What's going on? Today we're talking about a super important topic when it comes to looking and feeling your absolute best, and as well as taking the right actions and right steps to make the progress that you want. We're talking about the best ways and best exercises to actually lose fat. What you should be doing with your workouts to actually lose body fat, get the abs showing a little bit, look toned, look lean, have some definition going. We're gonna break this video down into 3 different sections. We're gonna talk about what most people think they should be doing to lose fat. We're gonna talk about how you actually lose fat, the scientific processes behind it. And then we're gonna talk about what the video is titled, the best exercises to actually lose fat. So with that being said, first before we get into those, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe to my channel. Please leave any comments, it really helps the channel grow when you like it. Subscribe, tell your friends about the video, all that action, comment, I'll answer any questions you have. With that said, let's get into it. So first things first, what people think they should be doing to actually lose fat and why it is incorrect. That'll kind of transition into the second part, but what most people think they should be doing to lose fat, which you probably think so too, is you should be doing endless kinds of cardio, whether that be walking on incline on the treadmill for 30 to 45 minutes every single time you go into the gym, or going on a super long bike ride, or just going for a super long run, whatever it is, some kind of cardio. Or you think you should be doing some kind of higher intense training, aka HIIT, some kind of HIIT workout, high intense interval training, whether that be sprinting on the treadmill and then walking, whether that be jump roping, whether that be I don't even know, running stairs as fast as you can and then slowly walking the way down, or some kind of other circuit. Most people associate losing fat and losing weight when it comes to workouts with those 2 different things. They either think they need to do some super crazy extended long amount of cardio or some kind of HIIT workout, and that's the best way because it's quick, it's fast. I'm talking about HIIT. It's quick, it's fast, you burn a lot of calories super fast, and you get really sweaty. You get really sweaty from both, and that means that you're losing weight, losing fat. That's just not always the case, and this is why. So, in order to actually lose weight from your body, any weight from your body at all, whether that be muscle, whether that be actual body fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Just by you doing cardio doesn't mean that you will be in a calorie deficit. Just by you doing a HIIT workout doesn't mean that you'll be in a calorie deficit. Just by doing cardio, HIIT, and you sweating a lot does not mean that you're losing weight or are in a calorie deficit. So first things first, in order to lose actual body fat, you need to be in a calorie deficit. If you want to know more about calorie deficits, I have like endless videos about that. The previous 2 videos ago, a video or so ago, we're talking about the 3 ways to be in a calorie deficit. So first step is you got to be in a calorie deficit. That's the first step to losing fat. The next thing, and more importantly as it comes to working out, is that you need to, in order to lose just body fat and not weight, just weight from your body, so you don't have that like skinny fat look on your body, you need to be doing strength training and aka lifting weights. So you need to make sure that you're building muscle and retaining muscle as you are in a calorie deficit in order to lose mostly body fat. You also need to make sure you're getting enough protein. That's important to build and retain muscle as well, and that also helps you be full for less calories so that you can actually stay consistent with your calorie deficit and be able to make progress that way. But those are the 3 things you want to focus on to lose actual body fat. The additional cardio that you do can help you burn a little bit more calories so that you can either not have to eat as few amount of calories and take in as few calories because you're burning more. That's really the main benefit to doing cardio. So you could literally just be lifting weights on a regular basis, be making changes with nutrition, and make progress losing body fat. The extra cardio on top is helpful obviously for just overall cardiovascular health, for your overall health as a person. It can help burn a few extra calories, which can make it a little bit easier to be in a calorie deficit, which is the first step to losing fat. But then the other things, especially as it goes into the workout side of things, you gotta be strength training, you gotta be lifting weights, and that brings us to the third thing. What exercises, what you should be doing in order to actually lose body fat, and the best ways to go about it. So lifting weights is great, that's the thing we want to do, but specifically within lifting weights, you want to be focusing on compound exercises. Now these are exercises where you're using multiple muscle groups at a time. So say for bench press, you're using your chest, your triceps, shoulders, a little bit of back to stabilize. Squats, you're using your legs, glutes, hamstrings, core, a little bit of back to stabilize the squat if you're doing a back squat. Deadlift, same thing, you're using your hamstrings, glutes, back. So you're using a lot of different muscle groups when you're doing these compound exercises. And so getting into these specific exercises and kind of how to go about it. So, and I think rep ranges are important for this too. So probably the 5 to 6 main lifting exercises that you want to be doing in order to lose body fat, along with obviously being in a calorie deficit, getting enough protein, are going to be some variation of squats. So you can do barbell back squats, front squats, dumbbell goblet squats, Bulgarian split squats, which are like super challenging as well. Some kind of lunges, so forward lunges, reverse lunges, that's gonna work quads, hamstrings, glutes, and also core is involved when you do that. Some variation of deadlifts, this can be barbell deadlifts from the ground, this can be barbell RDLs, dumbbell RDLs, some variation of deadlifts. So those are the 3 main leg variations you wanna do. For upper body, you wanna do a pressing exercise with your chest, so you wanna do a bench press, a push-up, any variation where it's dumbbells or barbells, and or a body weight exercise. And then for your back, for your back actually, you're gonna wanna do some kind of rows, so it's gonna be a lot of back and biceps involved, or pull downs, that's gonna be still back, just working your back more of like the width side of things, as opposed to rows is more of like the thickness of your back. So you wanna be doing some kind of pull down, so that can be lat pull downs, pull ups. And then the last one is going to be a version of a shoulder press. So just a barbell shoulder press, pressing above your head. You can do it with dumbbells, anything like that. You can do a seated, standing. I like to do a standing because you're using a lot more core involved there too, so you don't have to spend as much time doing like ab core exercises. So those are really the 4 main things and variations that you want to be focusing on. So that's the way I go about it. Want to make sure that you are making adjustments with nutrition, obviously, to lose fat, but within the workouts, do at least 50% of the workout strength training. And then if you do want to get some extra cardio in to burn some additional calories, then get into some lower intense cardio or some HIIT training. But at least 50% of the workout needs to be the lifting strength training side of things. Again, let me know what questions you have, comment below, like the video, subscribe to my channel. Until next time.